Hey, how's it going? This is Dylan, and this is Dylan Talks Tone. Today, we are going to talk about guitar setup. So this is the first in a series of videos on guitar setup. Why is setup so important? I really like to think about guitar setup as being part of your signal chain. Just like a pedal or an amp or anything is part of your signal chain, we forget sometimes that our hands and how they interact with the guitar is part of the signal chain. In fact, it's the very first component that makes really a difference in our tone. If the guitar is not interacting with us to reproduce the tones that we are looking for and that we kind of hear in our head, then we're never going to get the sound that we want, no matter what we add or subtract down the line in the signal chain. So if our action is off, if our intonation is off, if our neck relief is off, any of these components, then it's possible that what's in our head is not being expressed on the fretboard through the pickups or through the soundboard of the acoustic guitar in the way that we intend. And many times that tone that we're looking for, maybe it's the sustain, maybe it's the attack, we try to add in later, processing it almost in post, if you will, with pedals and various other things, more gain on the amplifier, when it's possible that it's starting right here with our hands and an improper setup on our guitar. So over the next few weeks, we're going to talk about the differences in setting up an electric guitar and an acoustic guitar, because the way we extract sound from an electric guitar is different from an acoustic guitar. So we will understand how setup changes, and not necessarily changes, but what aspects affect what guitars more. And we will discuss some other aspects of setup that we may not really think about and how it interacts with our tone. Remember, your hands are the first step in your signal chain. If we can get them to interact with the fretboard and the strings, then we're going to be way ahead before we start adding other things on down the line. So I hope you enjoy this upcoming series on setup, and you come back and look at us on YouTube. My name is Dylan, and this is Dylan Talks Tone.